Madayao, Davao Region. The year 2020 has been a very challenging year for all of us. The pandemic, brought by the contagious spread of the coronavirus disease, has altered the course of almost all fields, including how we run education in our country. Though the course has altered, the pandemic has not decelerated our momentum and has not significantly lessened the impact that education has brought to the lives of our learners, parents, and other stakeholders. As we shifted into various platforms in delivering educational contents towards our learners, the present situation has greatly proven that as an educational institution, we at the Department of Education are flexible, resilient, highly adaptive, and engagingly creative, by which the learning delivery modalities are our byproduct. The implementation of the learning delivery modalities in schools within the country, especially here in Davao Region, has ushered division superintendents, education supervisors, school heads, program coordinators, and teachers to conjoin available and applicable tools such as school-based management, continuous improvement, and Project Watch to ensure that quality, effectivity, and efficiency of education are being upheld to its utmost potential. This is the very reason why we are virtually gathered together this very morning to celebrate success, share best practices, and recognize efforts of leaders, implementers, and practitioners of various programs that brought great impact, not just to schools, but to the very lives of the learners that we serve. With all these things, I would like to present my warmest greetings, salutation, and recognition to Dr. Evelyn R. Petalvero, SESO 4, Director 3, Office of the Regional Director, to Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion, SESO 5, Assistant Regional Director, to the 11 schools division superintendents of the 11 divisions of Davao Region, together with their very supportive assistant schools division superintendents, all the division chiefs of the 9 divisions of DepEd Region 11 Office, all SGOD chiefs, all education program supervisors, division and school SBM coordinators, division and school project watch coordinators, CI coaches, and CI teams, to the men and women of the Field Technical Assistance Division of DepEd Region 11, hosting this very virtual event headed by Dr. Mary Jean P. Aldiguer, Chief Education Supervisor. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Live from the office of the Department of Education, Region 11, and is remotely broadcasted from the ICT Media Room of Doña Carmen Denia National High School. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the year-end virtual forum on the best practices, impact assessment on school-based management, continuous improvement, and Project Watch implementation and recognition of practitioners. To formally start our virtual program, let us be still wherever we are right now as we pay homage to our dear motherland through the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, which will be followed by an act of reverence to our Lord and Creator through an invocation, which will be both led by the Panabo National High School Quartet.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bagaw. May dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidingding. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng lahat at pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. My heart is so proud, my mind is so unfocused. I see the things you do through me, these great things I have done. And now you gently break me, then lovingly you take me and hold me as my father, and mold me as my maker.
I ask you, how many times did you pick me up when I keep on letting you down? And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound?
And you answer, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you walk in the power of my daily sufficient grace.
At times I may grow weak and feel a bit discouraged, knowing that someone somewhere could do a better job. For who am I to serve you? I know I don't deserve you. And that's the part that burns in my heart, keeps me hanging on. How many times will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down? And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound? And you answer, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you walk in the power of my daily sufficient grace. You are so patient with me,
So patient with me,
as I walk with you, I'm learning what your grace really means. The price that I could never pay was paid at Calvary.
So instead of trying to repay you, I'm learning to simply obey you.
By giving up my life to you for all that you've given to me.
All that you've given to me.
I ask you how many times will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down. And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound? And you answer, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you walk in the power of my daily sufficient grace.
Thank you very much, the Panabon National High School Quartet. Once again, a great morning to all who are with us today in the virtual space, subscribing and watching through Facebook, YouTube, and StreamYard. We hope that you will be with us from the beginning till the end of this program. Before anything else, once again, I would like to express my respect and salutation to all educational leaders of the whole Region 11, the division superintendents and their assistant schools division superintendents, the SJOD chiefs, the education program supervisors, the district supervisors, the school heads, the SBM, CI, and watch coordinators of the 11 divisions comprising the entirety of Davao Region. Moms and sirs, a soaring great morning to all of you with the spirit of a Merry Christmas and a prosperous advance Happy New Year. At this juncture, let us hear warm words of welcome coming from the dynamic Assistant Regional Director of DepEd Region 11. Please help me welcome Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion, SASO 5.
To our Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn Arfitalvero, to all the schools division superintendents, chiefs, unit heads, supervisors, school heads, teachers, technical working group, and everyone here present, congratulations on the launching of this Dagmay, a coffee table which contains the compilation or compendium of the best practices in the implementation of the school-based management. I just hope that this Dagmay will depict the best practices of the whole Davao region, hence entitled Dagmay, which is unique of Davao Oriental's history, heritage, and culture. Just like the Dagmay, I also hope that this coffee table has intricately woven all the school-based management best practices peculiar to the schools in the 5 provinces and 6 cities of Davao region, which composed of the 11 schools division offices. We're proud to know that Davao region has launched this school-based management coffee table. My commendation to all the school heads and technical working group for all the efforts you have exerted. Thank you, Chief Jean Aldiger, for the initiative, and of course, all this are made possible with the support of our dear superintendents and assistant schools division superintendents, and through the guidance of all the regional division and field supervisors and school heads. Excellent job! May God bless the works of our hands. Happy New Year!
Thank you very much, Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion, CESU 5, our Assistant Regional Director. Your warm welcome has greatly ushered a spirit of belongingness to our virtual gathering this very morning. With that, we will excitingly proceed to the next part of our program, which is the virtual presentation of all our participants this morning. And this will be conveyed to us by Sir Ronnie S. Mercado, Education Program Supervisor and Regional SBM Coordinator.
Thank you so much for Melvin, and good morning, everyone. It is my distinct honor to present to you our target participants and to recognize as well our key officials in the Department of Education, Region 11. We have with us today our top officials in the region, our very own Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Fitalvero, CESO 4, and Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion, CESO 5. We also with us today the chiefs of the regional office functional divisions, Chief Ginilito S. Atilio of the Quality Assurance Division, Dr. Roy T. Enriquez of the Administrative Services Division, Dr. Warlito E. Hua of the Education Support Services Division, Dr. Marilyn B. Madrazo of the Policy Planning and Research Division, Dr. Lorna F. Mapinogos of the Human Resource Development Division, Chief Loradel L. Baricoa of the Finance Division, and of course, Dr. Mary Jean B. Aldegar, the Chief of the Curriculum and Learning Division, and at the same time, the concurrent Chief of the Field Technical Assistance Division. I also would like to recognize the Schools Division Office and school personnel, the 11 Schools Division Superintendents of Region 11, the 12 Assistant Schools Division Superintendents, the Chief Education Supervisors of the SGOD and the CID, Education Program Supervisors and Public Schools District Supervisors, the Division SBM, CI, and Project Watch coordinators of the 11 schools division offices of Region 11, and of course our school heads, teachers, and all the SBM, CI, and Project Watch practitioners. Thank you so much for attending this virtual forum on the best practices, impact assessment on SBM, CI, and Project Watch implementation, and of course the recognition of practitioners. Merry Christmas and have a prosperous New Year, everyone.
Thank you very much, Sir Ronnie S. Mercado, for the vigorous presentation of all the participants to this year-end virtual forum on best practices, impact assessment on school-based management, continuous improvement, and Project Watch implementation and recognition of practitioners. At this point, we'll have the rationale and overview of our program this very morning. This will be given to us by the Chief of both the Curriculum and Learning Management Division and the Field Technical Assistance Division. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Mary Jean B. Aldegar.
Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good morning, everyone. My courtesy to and gratitude to our Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Fetalvero, our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines Asuncion. My salute also and gratitude to the 11 Schools Division Superintendents, the Assistant Schools Division Superintendents, the Chief of SGOD and CID, and our PSDSS, our school heads, our teachers, and our stakeholders. Good morning, everyone. Today is a remarkable day for the uh, the implementation of school-based management system and the continuous improvement program and the Project Watch. This activity aims to share the best practices of the implementation of SBM, CI, and Project Watch and impact assessment results on the provision of technical assistance. And at the same time, you're going to recognize the selfless efforts of the SBM, CI, and Project Watch practitioners in the delivery of quality basic education in the new normal. And we would like also to congratulate those schools who are really into the implementation of school-based management system, because SBM is not a program, but it is already a system in the Department of Education, where we will be measured of our curriculum and instruction performances, and at the same time our governance, school governance practices. And at the same time, since we want to improve, we want to give quality services to our clientele, to our stakeholders, that's why continuous improvement program is really needs to be implemented to continuously give services to our clientele, especially to our learners. And since we are now into the new normal, but despite of the new normal, still we need to inculcate in them the value of honesty and the timeliness, wherein our children will grow in a culture where Project Watch is really in depth, it is really implemented in the way that it should be implemented, wherein it's not only embedded in the learning area, but at the same time it is practiced in the community, in the family, and even in the child. That Project Watch, or the value of honesty and time consciousness, should be in them as they grow and become a functional citizen of here in the Philippines and in the entire world. So with that, I would like to congratulate all the SBM coordinators, our CI coordinators, and our Project Watch coordinators, especially those who are really in full support of these programs here in the Department of Education, because we consistently implemented all these programs, and we need to improve every now and then. We need to revisit what has been practiced last year for us to give a clear direction in the future implementation of this program. So with that, I would like to congratulate everyone, and I would like to thank you everyone for supporting this project, especially our top management. God bless everyone, and let's continue the day. Let's continue the day and celebrate this occasion with a bang in meeting our 2021. God bless.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mary Jean B. Aldeguer, Chief Education Supervisor of both the Curriculum and Learning Management Division and the Field Technical Assistance Division. You have greatly unpacked our purpose this very morning and has made us perceive of the big idea of this gathering. At this moment, we'll be witnessing an awe-inspiring bundle of talent coming from the Special Program for the Arts Department of Doña Carmen Denia National High School for an opening salvo.
Narito na ang pinakahihintay natin, nadadala tayo sa silong ng hangin. Pag-ibig mo siyang iwan ang ating damdamin, mas na talaga sa atin. Nagsisimula pa lang ang buwan ng Disyembre, Kaamon na ang mga kuya at ate,
Pinagmagulang at pag-ibig si baby.
pasang-pasa na talaga sa atin. Paskong-pasko na talaga, paskong-pasko na talaga. Ang paligid at puso lalo na sumasaya tuwing Pasko. Pasko na talaga. Esperas naman ang ika-24, maraming pagkain sa mga salo-salo. Siyempre sa mga abinado, Paskong-Pasko na talaga sa atin. Paskong-Pasko na talaga, Paskong-Pasko na talaga. Ang paligid at puso lalo na sumasaya tuwing Pasko. Paskong-Pasko na talaga, Paskong-Pasko na talaga. Ang paligid at puso lalo na sumasaya tuwing Pasko. Tuwing Pasko. Tuwing Pasko. Pasko na talaga. Pasko na!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was students coming from the special program for the arts of Doña Carmen Denia National High School. At this part of our program, we will be hearing an inspirational message coming from the very supportive and very productive Regional Director of DepEd Region 11. Ladies and gentlemen, let us pay our full attention to Dr. Evelyn R. Fetalvero.
Thank you, Sir Marvin. A pleasant morning to everyone, especially the participants in this very important virtual forum for FTAD. What a wonderful way to end 2020 with this year-end virtual forum on the best practices, impact assessment on SBM, CI, and Project Watch implementation and recognition of participants. Thank you, Field and Technical Division, for coming up with this. You are a four-men division. In fact, parang three na lang, no? Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Ma'am Nelma. Thank you, Roni. And thank you, Dr. Mary Jean Aldeguer, who is a superwoman, having both attending to a CLMD and FTAD. Actually, this is an interfacing, an actual interfacing between SLMD and FTAD, no? So, thank you and congratulations. Let me greet each a prosperous new and healthy year to ARD Maria Ines Asuncion, the team of FTAD, our SBM and WAT.C.H and CI coordinators, especially our Project Watch national qualifiers. Congratulations, and all our participants here. Again, I would like to give emphasis that I am too glad that we are recognizing people on the ground who are resourceful and hardworking. Congratulations to the writers of the contextualized SBM level of practice assessment tools, the CI coaches and CI trained personnel of Davao Occidental, our SGOD chiefs, and other personnel with notable contribution in the implementation of SBM, CI, and Project Watch. Let me also congratulate the principal and the students from the special program in the arts of Doña Carmen Denia National High School, who has just staged a very wonderful choral rendition. Thank you very much to our teachers and our school administrators out there, our 11 schools division superintendents, our assistant schools division superintendents, our chiefs of the functional divisions, also our supervisors, and everyone who is watching in the virtual platform. Despite the milestones and the limitations because of the health protocols, we have still gathered all our efforts to perform our tasks. You did not succumb to the pressures. Instead, you faced the challenges. You face them with an open mind and a joyful heart. Kaya congratulations, we won amid this pandemic. What we have shown is a manifestation of a true public servant. Without halting our personal lives, we perform our best in the department, and particularly in Davao region. Of course, let us always have a work-life balance. Let us balance our personal life and professional life because it is very essential, especially in this time of crisis. Let us maintain our equilibrium. Let us end this year with so much gratitude in our hearts. There are so many reasons to be thankful for. You all know them in your heart. Let us remember what Zig Ziglar said. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more we express gratitude for what we have, the more likely we will have even more to express gratitude for. So to all of us here, let us continue to work passionately and heartily. We are all in this together, as we always mention and as we always stress. Let us always support each other. We are not competing, but we are lifting each other up. So from our family in the regional office and from my own family, personal family, again, may I extend our Yuletide greetings, and may the new year give us more meaning to live each day. Happy New Year, everyone. Madayao, Davao region, God is always praised.
Our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Evelyn R. Fetalvero, Regional Director, DepEd, Davao Region. Ma'am, your message this morning has indeed sparked a thread of inspiration for all of us to pursue the goal of education in our country amidst this global crisis. At this moment, we will start the role of recognition to all our implementers and practitioners in the field of school-based management. To start the ball rolling, we will be presenting Certificate of Recognition to the writers of the contextualized assessment tools of school-based management level of practice, in which 40% is derived from the documents, observations, and discussions, while the remaining 60% is from the improvement of learning outcomes measured by the different learning indicators. Before we present to To you, our awardees, allow me to read the citation of the Certificate of Recognition. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Region 11, Davao Region, F. Torres Street, Davao City. Certificate of Recognition is presented to, in grateful acknowledgement and sincere gratitude for his or her unselfish effort and insurmountable contribution as one of the writers that successfully developed the region's contextualized SBM level of practice assessment tools, 40% DOD and 60% improvement of learning outcomes. Given this 29th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Evelyn R. Petalvero, CESO 4, Officer in Charge, Regional Director, Region 11, Davao Region. And the Certificate of Recognition is awarded to Dr. Roy T. Enriquez, Chief Administrative Officer, Administrative Services, Division, Region Office 11. Maricel S. Langahid, Doctor of Education, Education Program Supervisor, Curriculum and Learning Management Division, Region 11. Dr. Herminia A. Bantinding, Education Program Supervisor, Quality Assurance Division, Regional Office, Region 11. Dr. Maria Luz A. Tan, Education Program Supervisor, School Governance and Operations Division, Division of Davao City. Lilian F. Libre, Doctor of Philosophy, Public School District Supervisor, Division of Davao City. Dr. Basilio P. Manaay Jr., Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Digos City. Fortunato B. Sagaino, Public Schools District Supervisor from the Division of Davao City. Dr. Elsie M. Gagabe, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao City. Marnil Jane A. Bernal, Senior Education Program Specialist from the Division of Davao de Oro. Juanito M. Lapiceros, Jr., Education Program Supervisor, the Division of Davao de Oro. Arnel P. Labasan, Senior Education Program Specialist from the Division of Davao del Norte. Christopher P. Felipe, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao del Sur. Romualdo Pasigal Jr., Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao del Sur. Bobert G. Dumagan, Senior Education Program Specialist from the Division of Davao del Sur. Elenita R. Bernales, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao Occidental. Nilo Octura Sr., Chief Education Supervisor from the Division of Davao Occidental. Nilo Octura Jr., Senior Education Program Specialist from the Division of Davao Occidental. Josephine G. Lastrado, Senior Education Program Specialist of Davao Oriental Division. Soli B. Oliver, Chief Education Supervisor from the Division of Digos City. Raisin Monserrate, Project Development Officer 2 from the Division of Digos City. Lourdes C. Manlapus, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Island Garden, City of Samal. Maria Victoria M. Dumdum, Education Program Specialist 2 from the Division of Island Garden, City of Samal. Dr. J.S.C. Nang, Education Program Supervisor, Officer in Charge Chief from the Division of Island Garden, City of Samal. Jerly S. Uy, Chief Education Supervisor from the Division of Mati City. Lizelle C. Pagdua, Senior Education Program Specialist from the Division of Mati City. And Dr. Antonio R. Pasquito Jr., Public School District Supervisor from the Division of Panabo City. Leah Jane M. Islita, Program Development Officer 1 from the Division of Panabo City. Josefina B. Palaka, Doctor of Education, Chief Education Supervisor from the Division of Tagum City. Dr. Hilda Opena, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao de Oro. Jeremiah Sineza, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Mati City. Alan D. Limbadan, Program Development Officer 1 from the Division of Davao Oriental. Dr. Nancy Sumagaysay, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao Oriental. Dr. Ramil M. Pilo, Education Program Supervisor from Davao del Norte Division. And Dr. Maria Perpetua Angelita G. Suelto, Education Program Supervisor from the Panabo City Division. At this juncture, we will proceed with the presentation of plaque of recognition for school-based management coordinators. Allow me to read the citation of the plaque. Republic of the Philippines. Department of Education. Region 11 presents this plaque of recognition to, in grateful acknowledgement and sincere gratitude for his or her enormous contribution, and as the Division School-Based Management Coordinator in ensuring delivery of quality basic education services through the school-based management system for the fiscal years 2019 and 2020. Given this 29th day of December 2020 at the Department of Education Region 11, F. Torres Street, Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Evelyn R. Petalvero, CESO 4, Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. And this plaque of recognition is awarded to Dr. Maria Luz M. Tan, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao City. The same plaque of recognition is awarded to Dr. Clarence S. Hillerin, Education Program Supervisor from the Division of Davao del Sur. The same plaque of recognition will be given to Dr. Ramil M. Pilo, Education Program Supervisor from Davao del Norte Division. Plaque of recognition is hereby also awarded to Evangeline A. Hernan, Education Program Supervisor from Digos City Division. The same plaque of recognition is awarded to Maria Victoria M. Dundum, Education Program Specialist 2 from the Division of Island Garden, City of Samal. The same plaque of recognition is awarded to Karen T. Luma, Education Program Supervisor from Panabo City Division. Plaque of recognition is hereby awarded to Lizelle C. Padua, Senior Education Program Specialist from the Division of Mati City. Plaque of recognition is awarded to Juanito S. Lapiceros Jr., Education Program Supervisor, Davao de Oro Division. And the same plaque of recognition will be awarded to Flordelen D. Buyao, Doctor of Education, Education Program Supervisor from Tagum City Division. And we are also award plaque of recognition to Elenita R. Bernales, Education Program Supervisor from Davao Occidental Division. We also award plaque of recognition to Josephine G. Lastrado, Senior Education Program Specialist from Davao Oriental Division. At this juncture, we will also be presenting plaque of recognition to the school-based management prime movers in Davao Region. Before we award, allow me to read the citation of the plaque of recognition. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 11, presents this plaque of recognition to, in grateful acknowledgement and sincere gratitude for his or her enormous contribution as Division School-Based Management Coordinator Prime Mover in ensuring delivery of quality basic education services through the school-based management system for the fiscal years 2019 and 2020, given this 29th day of December 2020 at DepEd Region 11, F. Torres Street, Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Evelyn R. Fetalvero, SESO 4, Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. And the Davao Region SBM Prime Mover Plaque of Recognition is hereby awarded to Dr. Basilio P. Manaay Jr., Assistant Schools Division Superintendent from Digos City Division. The same plaque of recognition is awarded to Lilia J. Orteliano, Education Program Supervisor, a retiree from the Tagum City Division. Plaque of recognition is also awarded to as Prime Mover of School-Based Management to Dr. Lilian F. Libre, Public Schools District Supervisor, former SBM Coordinator from the Division of Davao City. And as Prime Mover of SBM in Davao Region, we also award Plaque of Recognition to Dr. Mary Jean B. Aldiguer, Chief Education Program Supervisor, Field Technical Assistance Division from the DepEd Region 11 Office. Congratulations to all the school-based management coaches and school-based management prime movers of Davao Region. Your constant effort in ensuring the quality education are delivered to the whole Davao Region through the school-based management services have become a meaningful advocacy by which all of us can anchor upon. At this juncture, before we proceed to the next set of awards, let us be refreshed and be entertained by an interstice coming from the Panabo National High School Quartet. Let us all watch this.
I close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before,
but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world where we decide.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
They can say it all sounds
crazy.
They can say we've lost our minds.
I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we decide. Every night I'm lying the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be,
A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me.
You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along.
To the world you see,
To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed,
the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
a million dreams.
I think of what the world can be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Thank you very much for the 4 teachers of Panabo National High School for generously sharing with us your talent. At this point of our program, we will be viewing a video presentation of the implementation of continuous improvement in Davao region. Let us all watch this.
Pursuant to Republic Act 9155, known as Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001, the Mariano Peralta National High School launched Ulat Kidlat, an efficient reporting of students' progress to parents. The project designed for a uniform and standardized process in submission of students' progress and eventually report such progress to parents on time, as stipulated in DepEd Order No. 7, Series of 2019. This project is believed to be one of the best solutions to report students' progress to parents promptly. The implementation of the CI project was closely monitored. Pilot testing and rollout testing were made, and as a result, 96% of the subject teachers submitted their grading sheets with complete grades, while 100% of the class advisors reported students' progress on time. With the CI project, we were able to achieve our objective as to design an efficient process for an on-time submission of grades to report students' progress to parents. The project will continuously improve as we were still on the process of monitoring the implementation for the next quarter and beyond.
Program, we will be presenting Certificate of Recognition to CI trained personnel and CI coaches of Davao Occidental. Before we award the Certificate of Recognition, allow me to read the citation of this certificate. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Region 11, Davao Region, F. Street, Davao City. Certificate of Recognition is presented to for the successful implementation of the Continuous Improvement Program to improve the delivery of quality basic education services, which contributed greatly in the attainment of the aspirations and strategic objectives of the Department of Education Region 11. Given this 29th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines, signed Evelyn R. Petalvero, CESO 4, Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. And this certificate of recognition is awarded to Dr. Dick B. Nabaha, Planning Officer 3 of Davao Occidental Division. Elenita L. Bernales, Education Program Supervisor from the School Governance and Operations Division, again from Davao Occidental Division. Dr. Raymond S. Aquino, Education Program Supervisor for the English Learning Area, Davao Occidental Division. Nilo S. Octura Jr., Senior Education Program Specialist for School Management, Monitoring, and Evaluation. Elvin L. Caraballe, Public Schools District Supervisor from, again, Davao Occidental Division. Jaime A. Salado, Master Teacher 1 from Davao Occidental Division. Radelia T. Alforo, Master Teacher 1 from Davao Occidental Division. Ana Teresa B. Tukmo, Master Teacher 1 from Davao Occidental Division. Jessica C. Matter, Master Teacher 2 from Davao Occidental Division. Ryan C. Montano, Master Teacher 1 from Davao Occidental Division. Feby Cristina S. Alcontin, Principal 3 from Davao Occidental Division. Dr. Jinky B. Ferman, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent of Davao Occidental Division and now in Davao City Division. Reynaldo B. Miliorida, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent of Davao Occidental Division. At this juncture, we will also present certificate of appreciation to Schools Division Superintendent and Assistant Schools Division Superintendent for their cooperation and successful implementation of the Continuous Improvement Program. Before that, allow me to read the citation of the Certificate of Appreciation, which will be awarded to the 11 Schools Division Superintendent and their Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. And the citation of this certificate reads as Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Region 11, Davao Region, F. Torres Street, Davao City. Certificate of recognition is presented to for the successful implementation of the Continuous Improvement Program to improve the delivery of quality basic education services, which contributed greatly in the attainment of the aspirations and strategic objectives of the Department of Education, Region 11, given this 29th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Evelyn R. Fetalvero, CESO 4, Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. And this certificate of appreciation is awarded to Reynaldo M. Galiena, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao City. Dr. Jinky B. Ferman, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao City. Dr. Marilyn V. Diduyo, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao City. Dr. Euphemia T. Gamutin, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent from the Division of Davao de Oro. Dr. Romel R. Handayan, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao de Oro. Dr. D. D. Silva, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao del Norte. Dr. Rebecca C. Sagot, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao del Norte. Dr. Nelson C. Lopez, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao del Sur. Dr. Janet G. Villoso, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao del Sur. Dr. Reynaldo B. Miliorida, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao Oriental. Dr. Maria Genevieve T. Francisquete, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao Oriental. Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao Occidental. Dr. Antonio P. De Los Reyes, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao Occidental. Dr. Christy C. Epe, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Digos City. Dr. Basilio P. Manaay Jr., Assistant Schools Division Superintendent from the Division of Digos City. Dr. Winnie E. Batuon, SESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent from the Division of Island Garden, City of Samar. Dr. Emma A. Campuridondo, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent from the Division of Island Garden, City of Samar. Dr. Alona C. Oy, SESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Mati City. Dr. Jose T. Bulufer, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Mati City. Dr. Josephine L. Fadul, SESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent from the Division of Tagum City. Dr. Melanie P. Estacio, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent from the Division of Tagum City. Dr. Reynante A. Solitario, SESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent from the Division of Panabus City. And Feby Gay L. Refamonte, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Panabus City. And this juncture, we will be awarding certificate of CI coaches for the CI team of Davao Occidental. And we will be presenting this certificate of recognition to the CI coaches, the 3 CI coaches of Davao Occidental. We will present certificate of recognition to Dr. Elsie E. Gagabi, Education Program Supervisor and Continuous Improvement Training Coach. Also, certificate of recognition is awarded to Dr. Maria Luz Tan, Education Program Supervisor and Continuous Improvement Training Coach. The same certificate of recognition is awarded to Nancy P. Sumagaysay, Education Program Supervisor and Continuous Improvement Training Coach. Congratulations to all CI teams and CI coaches together with our schools division superintendent and Assistant Schools Division Superintendent of the 11 schools division offices of the entire Davao region. Indeed, the implementation of continuous improvement has made a great impact on how we deliver learning contents in different learning modalities in the whole of Davao region. At this juncture, we will be presenting a video presentation for the showcase of Project We Advocate Time Consciousness and Honesty, best known as Project Watch. These best practices are from the top 2 national qualifiers for best implementing school we have first from Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School. Let us all watch this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School, the home of the champions. MPCS is the first school in the country to win the Best School Implementer of Project We Advocate Time Consciousness and Honesty. A decade and one of championing honesty and punctuality. For 11 years, MPCS has awarded more than 4,000 honest teachers, pupils, and stakeholders. Likewise, over 7,000 punctual teachers and pupils were recognized by Project Watch from 2009 to 2020. MPCS Project Watch team aspires to bring and instill the values of time consciousness and honesty to different individuals. With this, MPCS Project Watch has spread its wings to Tagum City community, visiting over 200 establishments and institutions. But year 2020 has taken a paradigm shift. The COVID-19 threat has changed the entire society, including education, leaving school chairs empty. Nevertheless, the values of honesty and punctuality must continue in the new normal season. Project Watch has become limitless as it reaches the online world. Project Watch amidst the pandemic. Athleton Big Day. Kapehan sa Paralan. Orientation to Abacan Elementary School, Visayan Village Elementary School. Founding Anniversary and Family Day. Benchmarking of Davao de Oro Division. Women's Month Celebration, Orientation to Pre-Service Teachers, Matapat Symposium, Interagency Meeting, Project Watch Virtual Launching, Watch Online Platforms, Essay Writing Contests, The Filipino Who Tells the Truth, Good Deeds Amidst the Pandemic, Awarding of Online Contests, Media Campaign, First Students Virtual Forum, First Parents Virtual Forum, Project Watch National Kickoff, Online Barter for a Cause, Tagum City Project Watch Resolution, Dry Run and New Normal Education, Parents Orientation and New Normal Education, MPCS Virtual Color Run.
Ang katapatan ay ating pairalin. Ito'y ating gamitin sa lahat ng gawain.
Radio-based instruction.
Tayong lahat ay maging modelo.
The Vision Project Watch Brochure Making. Integrating honesty and MPCS online reading, TV-based instruction. National Project Watch Summit, World Teachers Day launching, distribution of teachers' needs. Teachers Lab Session, online class orientation, virtual forum with the National Project Watch, School Opening Day campaign, World Teachers Day celebration, launching of IP celebration, working with smart communications, integration of the core values in modular and online classes. MPCS Project Watch facilitating the school health protocols. And that is the MPCS Project Watch in the new normal.
Kaya bilang pagsuporta sa programang ito, kami sa 8 Sangguniang Panlungsod ng Siyudad ng Taguig ay nagpasa ng isang resolusyon, ang Resolution number 691 Series of 2020, a resolution supporting the Project Watch.
A decade and one of championing the core values of honesty and punctuality. We envision to become a best implementer, not just with words, but implementing honesty and punctuality through action.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the best practices for the implementation of Project Watch in Magugpo Central Elementary School. Indeed, with the onset of Project Watch, students, teachers, parents, and all stakeholders are trained in the time consciousness and honesty in dealing with all services and all things that the Department of Education are sharing. With this project and best implementer and practitioners, we will be presenting certificates of recognition to Division Watch coordinators who spearheaded the implementation of this project through their entire region. With this, allow me to read the citation of certificate of recognition. Before we award this certificate, allow me to read the citation of the certificate of recognition. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 11, Davao Region, F. Torres Street, Davao City. Certificate of recognition is presented to in recognition of his or her systematic efforts to advance the implementation of the innovative activities of Project Watch in building and expanded networks and partnerships to facilitate the effective collaboration among stakeholders, a powerful mechanism to sustain a community of practice on the values of punctuality and honesty in the schools and communities of his or her division. Given this 29th day of December 2020 at Davao City, Philippines, signed Evelyn R. Fetalvero, CESO 4, Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director, DepEd Region 11. And the certificate of recognition is awarded to Shella May G. Estabaya, Division Project Watch Coordinator from Division of Davao City. Eric S. Dalumpines, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Panabo City. Lizelle C. Abregana, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Davao de Oro. Alan D. Limbadan, Division Project Watch Coordinator, Division of Davao Oriental. Kenneth S. Diligencia, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Tagum City. Nelson G. Balagtas, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Davao Occidental. Danilo Q. Lumaino Jr., Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Davao del Norte. Neil Jan T. Odan, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Davao del Sur. Jose Israel M. Mariviles, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Digos City. Iluminado D. Boiser, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Mati City. And Charisma L. Ambrona, Division Project Watch Coordinator from the Division of Island Garden City of Samal. Congratulations to all our Division Project Watch coordinators. Please continue to inspire schools coordinator for Project Watch that DepEd or the Department of Education, especially here in Davao Region, will continue to advocate time consciousness and honesty in all transactions referring to the learning deliveries and transactions pertaining to the Department of Education. Thank you so much for staying with us. At this juncture of our program, we will be giving you the gist of whatever transpired on the implementation of the three projects, especially school-based management, continuous improvement, and the project we advocate, time consciousness, and honesty. For the whole year 2020, DepEd Region 11 or the Davao region has proactively implemented this project, resulting to this implementation and achievement, thereby bringing us all together in this very event. This is the gist of the implementation of the Project Watch. This is the online impact assessment of Project Watch in the whole Davao region. The implementation of Project Watch streamlines from the SDOs or Schools Division Offices and schools strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats assessment, SWOT analysis. No? So we have different SWOT analysis from different SDOs and schools wherein it continues to promote creativity on the implementation of project. We advocate time consciousness and honesty. We have also different creative activities and best practices streamlining from the 11 schools division offices of Davao region. The Davao region has conducted community cleanup drives, enhancement trainings to the Project Watch coordinators and school heads, also conducted school visitation for technical assistance, and conducted survey on training needs of school Project Watch coordinators in the new normal, wherein best practices are crafting of the school project plan for every school's division offices. We have also creative activities which conducted community cleanup drive, wherein the best practice is the incorporate of all activities in schools to the Project Watch. Celebrated the Project Watch month, wherein the region has awarded 2 teachers and students the Early Bird Award. Also, watch officers, not students, but also teachers and parents in Baganga National High School Pedicab Association support Project Watch in school. The region has also conducted poster and bulletin boards inside and outside from schools, also conducted different activities in line to Project Watch implementation. The region has also conducted school-based launching of the program for Project Watch, wherein the best practice are schools recognize the early bird punctual learners and teachers. Linkages with stakeholders are also being made, wherein the school best practice is recognized early submission of reports by teachers. It also promoted the project and program to the community, wherein the best practice are stakeholder provides incentives or awards to most punctual learners. School-based launching of the program, Project Watch, are also made. Again, linkages and stakeholders, almost the same activity, are being brought down by the 11 schools division offices. It is also practiced in many activities, the weekly log and study plan making to value time management, giving of recognition to teachers who are exemplifying time consciousness, honesty, during the pandemic, wherein there is no biometric most of the schools, but only logbook. Encouraging parents to assist their children in answering the module, not the parents who will answer, and telling them to value honesty this time of crisis. Essay writing is also conducted in English subject. Theme focuses on time management during the pandemic. And even though pandemic, there are also activities for tree planting done by parents and other stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, you are viewing on your screen right now the watch activities for the 2020. We have here the virtual advocacy program during the launching of Project Watch. We have also with us list of existing watch advocacy partners consisting of almost local government units, PTA, different associations of the 11 schools division offices comprising the entirety of Davao region. The Davao region has been very blessed to have a school which has implemented religiously and successfully the project We Advocate Time, Consciousness, and Honesty, again commonly called as Project W.A.T.C.H. For a decade and one, they have continually provided results and implementation projects for the implementation of Project W.A.T.C.H. And so at this juncture, we will be awarding Certificate of Recognition to a school who had continually implemented Project W.A.T.C.H. for 11 years, a decade and one implementation. Allow me to read the Certificate of Recognition. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Region 11, Davao Region, F. Torres Street, Davao City. Certificate of Recognition is awarded to in recognition of her or his systematic efforts to advance the implementation of the innovative activities of Project W.A.T.C.H. in building and expanded networks and partnerships to facilitate effective collaboration among stakeholders as powerful mechanisms to sustain a community of practice on the values of punctuality and honesty in the schools and communities. Given this 29th day of December, year 2020, in Davao City, Philippines, signed Evelyn R. Fetalvero, Saso 4, Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. And this Certificate of Recognition is hereby awarded to Apucon Elementary School, 8th place, 2020 Best Implementer of Project W.A.T.C.H. together with Dr. Geraldine B. Canlas, Principal 3. Also, Aiko C. Barcelon, School Watch Coordinator. And with Apocon Elementary School, we have Alma D. Mercado, Public School District Supervisor. The same certificate of recognition is hereby awarded to Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School, together with Dr. Joy Jade E. Relos, Principal 4, with Ricardo C. Remoreras, Public School District Supervisor, Kenneth S. Diligencia, Division Watch Coordinator, Rosel Humangit Kabahub, School Watch Coordinator, Nova Villa M. Caballero, School Watch Coordinator, and Maria Fem A. Maglina, School Watch Coordinator. Congratulations to our top 2 schools who have brought us fame and honor, not only in the region, but in the national field. At this juncture, before we continue to the next batch of awardees, we will be having an intermission number coming from Doña Carmen Denia National High School.
Sawari ko'y lumipas ng kadiliman ng araw. Dahan-dahan pa kumikising at ngayon'y babawi na. Muntik na nasanay ako sa aking pag-iisa. Kaya nang iwanan ng bakas ng kahapon ko, tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko. Magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo, handa na kong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkat tuloy pa rin. Minsan ay hinahanap ang alaala ng iyong halik. Inaamin ko na kay tagal pa bago malilimutan ito. Kay hirap nang mapulit muli ang naiwan nating pag-ibig. Tanggap na at natututo pang harapin ang katotohanan ito. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko. hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Nasanay ako sa aking pag-iisa, kaya na iwanan ng bakas ng kahapon ko. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, magbago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin ang awit ng buhay ko, bago man ang hugis ng puso mo. Handa na akong hamunin ang aking mundo, pagkatuloy pa rin.
Thank you so much to our two beautiful teachers coming from Doña Carmen Denia National High School. The message of the song, Tuloy Pa Rin, is very dedicated to our situation in this 2020 pandemic. Despite everything, tuloy pa rin ang pagsulong ng edukasyon. At this moment, we will continue on awarding the top schools for the 2020 Project Watch competition. In Davao region, we have 8 qualifiers. We have 8 qualifiers for the national 2020 Project Watch competition. 2 of which we have awarded earlier ago are ranked or have won 2 spots in the national competition, and the 6 remaining schools will be awarded certificate of recognition for being national qualifiers for the 2020 Project Watch competition. Before that, allow me to read the certificate of recognition to the 2020 national qualifiers for the 2020 Best Watch Implementer. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Region 11, Davao Region, F. Torres Street, Davao City, Certificate of Recognition is hereby awarded to, in honor of the array of initiatives in the implementation of Project Watch for the school year 2020-2021, thereby facilitating collective efforts for the innovative change that leverage school and community awareness of the values of punctuality and honesty in building a more inclusive, contextualized, relevant, and equitable access to quality basic education. Given this 29th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Evelyn R. Petalvero, CESO 4, Director 3, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. This certificate of recognition will be given to, in recognition, we have first Panabo City Division, recognizing Dr. Reynante A. Solitario, CESO 6, Officer in Charge, Schools Division Superintendent. Together with him is Feby Gay L. Refamonte, OIC, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. And the school who qualified for the 2020 National Project Watch competition is Gredo Elementary School, together with Johanna P. Lenterna, Principal 1. Maribel A. Regalado, School Watch Coordinator. And Luzminda Dulay, Public School District Supervisor. And Joylyn B. Martinez, Public School District Supervisor. The same division from Panabo Division, we have also Southern Davao Elementary School, headed by Caroline Arado, Principal 3. Krisha May M. Flores, Project Watch Coordinator. Mary Ann Revilla, Public School District Supervisor. And Estrella Maputol, Public School District Supervisor. We have also from Panabo City Division, San Vicente National High School, headed by Arlene A. Humamoy, School in Charge. Napoleon L. Dawal Jr., School Watch Coordinator. Avelino D. Bitang, Public School District Supervisor. We have also Panabo National High School, headed by Memia B. Enfiesto, Principal 4. John B. Vicilias, School Watch Coordinator. And Neil Michael Diazis, Public School District Supervisor. Certificate of recognition is also given to Tagum City Division. Spearheaded in the Tagum Division is Dr. Josephine L. Fadul, School Division Superintendent, and Dr. Melanie P. Estacio, Assistant School District Supervisor. And the school who qualify from Tagum City Division, we have also Kenneth S. Diligencia, Division Project Watch Coordinator. And the school who qualify and won 8th place in the 2020 Best Implementer of Project Watch is Apukun Elementary School, headed by Geraldine B. Canlas, Doctor of Education, Principal 3. Together with Aiko C. Barcelon, School Watch Coordinator, and Alma Di Mercado, Public School District Supervisor. In Tagum City Division, also awarded second place for the 2020 Best Implementer of Project Watch is no other than Magugpo Pilot Central Elementary School, headed by Dr. Joy Jade E. Relos, Principal 4. With her is Ricardo C. Remoreras, Public School District Supervisor, and their active Project Watch coordinators, Rosel Humangit Cabahog, Novavilla M. Caballero, and Maria Fem A. Maglinab. We have also schools qualifying for the National Top 20 2020 Top Qualifying Watch Schools from Davao del Sur Division. Recognizing Dr. Nelson C. Lopez, CESO 4, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, and Dr. Janet G. Veloso, Chief Education Supervisor, Officer in Charge, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. In Davao del Sur Division, gaining a national qualifying spot is Santa Cruz Central Elementary School, headed by Hazel V. Luna, Principal 4. With Nancy T. Iyog, Public Schools District Supervisor. We have also with us Emelia T. Tahores, School Project Watch Coordinator. And Arlene S. Jimentisa, School Project Watch Coordinator. We have also with us Davao de Oro Division. Recognizing the leaders of Davao de Oro Division, we have Dr. Eufemia T. Gamutin, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent. Romel R. Handayan, Doctor of Education, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, and Dr. Roben J. Reponte, Chief School Governance and Operations Division of Davao de Oro Division. From Davao de Oro Division, we have Cao Elementary School, headed by Cresanto B. Cosadio, School Principal 1. Together with him is Zenaida C. Riguya, Teacher 2, Project Watch Coordinator, and Rosario A. Nonieza, School Principal 3, District Head. We also recognize from Davao de Oro Division, Lizelle C. Abrigana, Project Development Officer 1, Division Watch Coordinator. Congratulations to our 8 schools who won and qualified in the 2020 National Project Watch Coordinator. You are our pride and honor in the region of Davao, or Region 11. Always soar high, as our epitaph is an eagle, we always soar high in Davao region. Next part of our program is an audio-visual presentation of the best practices of one of the winning school of Project Watch. Let us watch the best practices coming from Panabo National High School.
Ingraining the values of punctuality and truthfulness in our learners has never been this challenging. As we are faced with this stumbling block, Panabo National High School fortifies the implementation of its Project Watch through curriculum integration, advocacy awareness, and community partnerships, Watch Club activities, trainings, and orientations. Project Watch is included in the Learning Continuity Plan to efficiently carry out the objectives planned for the school year. Relevant and adaptive watch programs are integrated in the online and modular deliveries of academic instruction. This is particularly evident through the special program in the arts, where watch advocacy was given premium in all the learners' outputs to showcase their aptitudes and social media interests in various platforms such as filmmaking, poster making, theater, and TikTok dance campaign. The best performances were awarded during the virtual culminating activity, which garnered more than 20,000 views through Facebook and YouTube Live. A large-scale support system accelerated the PNHS Project Watch through advocacy awareness and community partnerships. Massive information circulation made through radio, official city social news page, the Mindanao Inquirer, a Mindanao-based publication, barangay councils, and parents' orientation helped in rallying stakeholder support, which yielded millions of pledges in the form of vehicle donation, instructional and module making materials, and other cash supports. Watch Club activities promote engagements and feature new normal trends and approaches, diverse and student-engaging schemes which include issue-based debates.
Honesty, it is actually a time where we should implement honesty. If this issue would eradicate more.
Search for Watch Ambassador and Ambassadress, short story composition, spoken poetry contest were exhibited.
Time is precious, time is gold. Time gives meaning to every single thing in your life.
A virtual Watch Culmination program was successfully aired with the active involvement of the PNHS student leaders and Watch ambassadors as administrators of the PNHS Watch Facebook page. Time Management and Financial Management Skills webinar, which was initiated by the Project Watch Committee in partnership with the school's faculty organization, was constituted to provide capacity building and resource management for teachers at the time of the new normal. The school's Project Watch actively provides support to other schools through intensive mentorship, parents' orientation, watch officers training, and reaching out to outstanding alumni to amplify the noble cause of this campaign. Time unfolds each one's character, revealing a force that propels us towards greater success. And each step that Panabo National High School takes shall pave the road for its learners who are inspired and developed holistically with the enduring virtues of time consciousness and honesty. A path that leads to astounding greatness and irrefutable integrity of our country.
achievements in the whole Davao region. It is but just to also recognize the efforts of the chiefs of the School Governance and Operations Division of the 11 divisions of Davao Region. Because without them unifying these three elements, we will have no achievements and we will have no awarding this very morning. So again, it is just right to recognize and award the efforts of the 11 chiefs of the School Governance and Operations Division. Before the awarding of Certificate of Recognition, allow me to read the citation of the certificate. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Region 11, Davao Region, F. Torres Street, Davao City. Certificate of Recognition is awarded to, in grateful acknowledgement and sincere gratitude for his or her enormous contribution as one of the great pillars in the successful implementation of school-based management, continuous improvement, and Project Watch, which contributed greatly in the attainment of the region's aspiration and strategic objectives. Given this 29th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Evelyn R. Petalvero, CESO 4, Officer in Charge, Regional Director, Region 11, Davao Region. This certificate of recognition is awarded to Eileen B. Anwenevo, Doctor of Philosophy, from Panabo City Division. Also, Dr. Robin J. Reponte, from the Division of Davao de Oro. Dr. Mario C. Mondihar, Chief Education Supervisor, School Governance Operation Division, from Davao del Sur Division. Dr. Teresita F. Del Valle, Chief Education Supervisor, School Governance and Operations Division, from Davao City Division. Ernesto H. Cabanes, Chief Education Supervisor, School Governance and Operation Division, from Davao Oriental Division. Dr. Josefina B. Palaca, Chief Education Supervisor, School Governance and Operations Division, from the Division of Tagum City. Solid B. Oliver, Chief Education Supervisor, Schools Governance and Operation Division, Division of Digos City. Dr. and Engineer Lolita P. Andamon, Chief Education Supervisor, Schools Governance and Operation Division, from the Division of Davao del Norte. Shay C. Nang, Chief Education Supervisor, Schools Governance and Operations Division, from the Division of Island Garden, City of Samal. Shirley S. Uy, Chief Education Supervisor, Schools Governance and Operations Division, from the Division of Mati City. Nilo S. Octura Sr., Chief Education Supervisor, Schools and Governance and Operations Division, from the Division of Davao Occidental. Once again, congratulations and thank you for all the chiefs of Schools Governance and Operations Division. Your hard work and your commitment to your job makes us one together in achieving more and soaring high as one region here in Davao Region, Region 11. At this juncture of our program, we will be listening to the vote of thanks to be delivered by an ever-present, very supportive and unceasingly dynamic education program supervisor from the Field Technical Assistance Division of DepEd Region 11 Office. Please help me welcome Dr. Nelmalin Ruelo Barneja.
To our Regional Director of DepEd Region 11, Evelyn R. Catalvero, Session 4, Director 3, Assistant Regional Director, Maria Ines C. Asuncion, Session 5, Regional Chiefs of the Functional Divisions, Schools Division Superintendents, Assistant Schools Division Superintendents, SGOD and CID Chiefs, Division SBM Coordinators, Project WAT Coordinators, CI Coaches, Education Program Supervisors, School Heads, Teachers, all SBM, CI and WAT practitioners, and to all our most valued stakeholders of DepEd Region 11. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I deem it a great privilege to have been tasked to extend a vote of thanks on this year-end virtual forum on the best practices, impact assessment on SBM, CI, and Project WAT implementation, and recognition of practitioners. This day will mark the milestone of the Field Technical Assistance Division, and this will be remembered as a breakthrough of a community of practice in Davao Region. The Field Technical Assistance Division, headed by the concurrent chief, Dr. Mary Jean B. Aldiger, and from all of us in the Field Technical Assistance Division, we are thankful for your great contribution to all the programs, projects, and activities that are lodged in our division. With your support, all things are made possible and easier for us. We are also grateful to the limitless time and services extended by the members of the Technical Working Group of Dagmay, the SBM Writers, the Doña Carmendeña National High School Media Team, and SPA Vocals, Crossing Bayabas National High School, Don Enrique Bustamante National High School, A.L. Navarro National High School, F. Bustamante, and Panabo National High School, the regional office team from CLMD and ICTU, and to all those who helped in making this virtual forum a grand success amid the rough times that we are experiencing this year. We also wish to thank the SDOs and schools that submitted interest in the 2020 National Project WAT competition. The divisions of Davao del Norte, Davao del Sur, Tagum City, Davao City, Panabo City, Davao de Oro, and to all the schools divisions and schools that took part for this endeavor. Our deep sense of appreciation for the support and cooperation at every point of time in the organization of this virtual event. May adhikain tayo. Aksyong Pinoy atin to, DepEd Davao Region. To God be all the glory, congratulations, and have a great day.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nelmalin R. Barneja, for the vote of thanks that you have given a while ago. In every beginning, there is an ending. But before we end this program, we would like to thank you for being with us for the several hundreds of minutes that you have been with your screen in order to witness this year-end virtual forum on best practices and impact assessment on school-based management, continuous improvement, and Project Watch implementation and recognition of practitioners. Allow me to thank the men and women behind the success of this virtual forum, which comprises the different technical working group of Region 11. We would like to thank from the publication and layouting of Dagmay, Teresa R. Baman, Teacher 3 from Panabo National High School. Si Zen M. Pakulanang, Master Teacher 1, Panabo National High School. Alona L. Ambasan, Teacher 1, Panabo National High School. Technical Working Group of Video Production, we have Christian Adalem, Teacher 1, Panabo National High School. Jera May R. Mercado, Teacher 1 from Panabo National High School. Paul James Eugenio, Teacher 1 from Panabo National High School. The same group from Video Production, Technical Working Group, Neil Keith Gonzalez, Teacher 1, Panabo National High School. Nina Jane Famor, Teacher 1, Panabo National High School. We have also Technical Working Group of Year-End Virtual Program, William D. Enriquez, Principal 2 of Doña Carmen Denia National High School. Studio Production Manager, Jake S. Gitubik from Doña Carmen National High School. Teleprompter Controller, Arlene L. Simudlan from Doña Carmen Denia National High School. Assistant Video Encoder, Ariel Salazar from Don Enrique Bustamante National High School. Video Encoder, Stevenson T. Velasco from Doña Carmen Denia National High School. Audio Encoder, Mark Lopez from Bayabas, Crossing Bayabas National High School. Assistant Video Encoder, Mylene L. Labayan from Doña Carmen Denia National High School. Video Editor, Cristina A. Lesis from Doña Carmen Denia National High School. Yours truly, Marvin M. San Pascual, Master of Ceremony from Francisco Bustamante National High School. Also, live stream controller, Lugene M. Masangid, Curriculum Learning Management Division of Region 11 Office. Also, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude for Sir Joss of ICTU of Region 11 in making the StreamYard connection possible for this broadcast. Once again, thank you so much for being with us. Your hundreds of minutes of watching your screen was never in vain, for we have learned so many things, especially on the best practices, impact assessment of school-based management, continuous improvement, and Project Watch. We hope that all these things, from achievements to best practices, has given us insights on how to do well for the next year to come. We will see again each other, and in the next year, you are already included in this year-end virtual forum and awarding ceremony. Thank you so much for being with us at this juncture. Our program will end with a prayer, a closing prayer through a duet to be rendered by Sir Mark Anthony Escul and Dr. Mercedita Tamundong from A.L. Navarro National High School. Once again, Madayao, Davao Region.
I pray you be eyes and watch us where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be saved. I pray we'll find your light and hold it in our hearts. When stars go out each night, let this be our prayer. When shadows fill our day, lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Señor, senza mondo di speranza, ognuno dia mano vicino, singolare pace di fraternità. We ask that light be kind and watch us from above. We hope it so will find another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer. Just like every child. need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Yeah. We declare high seas are night. Sento che ti